Let's get ready for some NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. They're holding tight, still looking for ways to move up.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The guard pair, it's Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander. Chet Holmgren out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Williams at the small forward. And for Portland, Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Jeremy Grant is out there with Anthony, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. With the majority of the season behind us, GA, what becomes the focus for teams that have postseason aspirations?
Kevin, ideally, this is the time of year that you want to be hitting your stride. So you have to make sure everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal.
Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Aldridge with a screen on Simons. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wide-open shot is on the money.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Williams sets a screen for Anthony. Now the dish to Williams. Henderson for 3. Rebound by Williams. On offense, here are the Thunder. Here's Giddey. 17 points in his last outing. Holmgren. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now, here's Simons. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Henderson kicks to Anthony. Pass to Grant. There's the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Giddey against Henderson. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Grant outside. At the top of the key, Williams. Giddey against Henderson. 4 on the shot clock. A 3-pointer off the mark. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, hard time shooting the rock in that one, but they also didn't give themselves the best looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good. Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
HEA, you went to back-to-back conference finals with Portland. What's it like playing here?
I mean, this building is as loud as any in the NBA. The fans are tremendous, very loyal. Really enjoyed my time here in Rip City. And the acrobatic jam, Henderson showing the lead what he can do at the rim.
Giddey kicks to Aldridge. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Now here's Henderson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota. Here's Simons. Frames the 19-footer.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Simons finds Henderson. There's a good screen. Lets it go. And it's Simons missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for the Thunder.
It's on Scoot Henderson. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Here's Giddey, following the basket by Robert Williams. Giddey against Henderson. Giddey kicks to Aldridge. Count that bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Henderson against Giddey. Anthony with the screen on Giddey. For 3, Henderson sinks the triple. Henderson's got 5 points so far.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Here's Giddey. Portland grabs the miss, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Now here's Giddey, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Henderson. He has 5. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Jordan's checked in for the Thunder. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Aldridge, high post. Rebound by Williams. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Pass to Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, mark of a great offensive player, gets to the free throw line a ton, and that's Carmelo Anthony right there amongst the career leaders in free throws made.
And both free throws good for Anthony. The Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Aldridge with a screen on Simon. And here is Holmgren. 8 points his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. That's tipped. Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Henderson looking it over. Williams a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Grant. Clock at 6. Knocks down the 3-ball. Grant's got 6 points.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Passes it to Giddey. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Call is jump ball.
Aldridge dishes to Holmgren. Giddey kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the pass to Aldridge. Holmgren with it. 5 to shoot. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Poke loose, and they'll get another chance. Can they get it? He lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Henderson passes to Grant. Williams up on top. Lobs it up for Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, great communication there. Setting Anthony up beautifully for the big-time finish.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Simon.
How about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Portland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Simons finds Henderson. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simon. Thunder have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simon. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Man, nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
Holmgren with it. Williams picks him up. Holmgren the pass to Giddey. That one goes. Count it.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jordan against Anthony. Henderson outside. 6 to shoot. Releases. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Trailblazers third.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Carmelo Anthony, 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A different look now for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Williams. Sharp comes in for Grant. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Henderson. Okongwu's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Both free throws good from Anthony. So it's the Thunder now, trailing by 2. Pass to Aldridge. Outside, Dort. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Anthony's got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Portland again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Giddey. 17-foot shot on the way. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Brogdon the pass to Sharp. Nurkic a screen on Dort. Here's Sharp. And the 3 off target. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now here's Giddey. Defense is right there. Okongwu kicks to Jordan. Offline from the top of the key. Portland leading. And stolen by Aldridge. Outside Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Dort. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brogdon against Giddey. Here's Sharp. Kept alive. Outside to Brogdon. No good on the 3. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. And the Trailblazers shooting at around 42% since the opening tip. Pass to Anthony. A floater, and it's good on the layup. Anthony's got 10.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Dort finds Aldridge. And here is Giddey. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Giddey's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
The Trailblazers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
That free throw good from Anthony. And Anthony drops them both. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Puts up a deep 3. Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Portland. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The Thunder, 26.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And for Portland, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Anthony is out there with Pokuševski. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Sharp in at the 2 guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And Anthony gets it to go. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
It's tipped. Pass to Sharp. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He's off on the first. That one misses. Thunder trailing by 3. To the inside. Dort. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Sharp, the pass to Carmelo. Lets it go from deep. Okongwu grabs the board. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. And the pass to Joe. Jordan outside. Pass to Joe. 3-pointer. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Sharp. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Here's Anthony. Passes it to Pokuševski. On the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Oklahoma City.
And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 8, Jalen Williams.
Now Giddey. 5 points in the game. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
That's about the handle of Josh Giddey. This guy is so good with the basketball in his hands.
The pass to Carmelo. Here's Pokuševski. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Jordan outside. Pokuševski grabs the miss. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now, here's Sharp. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. For 3, Brogdon. Rebound by Williams.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Okongwu with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Okongwu, the pass to Giddey. Pass to Williams. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. Williams' shot is off. Portland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Brogdon. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Giddey.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson comes in for Pokuševski. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Aldridge, he's checked in for Dort. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Giddy with it. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And Aldridge the basket on the assist from Giddy. Giddy's got 3 assists tonight.
Just finding the open man and making sure it's on time and on target. This is who Josh Giddey is.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Now it's the time, Blazers Nation, get loud for your Blazers.
And let's review some numbers for Brogdon, averaging 13 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Trying to end the drought. He takes it up and lays it in. Brogdon's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Well, it takes a certain level of composure and willingness to absorb contact on the interior. Step up there, Mr. Brogdon.
Now here's Giddey. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Over in the corner, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Aldridge. Over Sharp. Aldridge, good. Aldridge has got 7.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Passes it to Sharp. It's Williams, high post. It's Brogdon on the wing. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
And look at how well Aldridge utilizes his size, reaching out and just batting away the shot.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And here's Jordan outside. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2, Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. DA, thank you so much. Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Kicks to Okongwu. Here's Aldridge. Rebound by Anthony. The Trailblazers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Picked by Anthony. Sharp, the pass to Carmelo. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
A strong finish there by Melo. He just powers it right past the D.
Henderson against Giddey. Inside. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist in this one. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Picked by Anthony. Brogdon against Aldridge. Williams dishes to Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
A different look now for Portland. Grant, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Simons in for Brogdon. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Jordan. Aldridge, the pass to Dort. Here's Aldridge. He's guarded by Williams. Aldridge, no luck.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Giddey. He's got 9. Aldridge with a screen on Henderson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 7. Simons on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. That gives them the lead. Anthony's got 19 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Aldridge a screen. Giddey with it. Williams picks him up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. Aldridge with a screen on Simons. Gilgeous-Alexander falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Henderson passes to Carmelo. A fader. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
So there's that combination of size and quickness when we're talking about Josh Giddey. Hard to defend, makes the defender commit right there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddey. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sharp's checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Holmgren's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey, and it's in there. Giddey's got 10 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Henderson, 7 points in the game. Williams a screen on Giddey. Back Back to Simons.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
At the top of the key, Williams. The pass to Simons. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Outside Aldridge. Over Grant. Aldridge, no luck.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Simons kicks to Henderson. Back to Simons. Pass to Sharp. For 3. Just 5 on the clock. The Thunder pull it in. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. And he makes that one.
Holmgren.
And the Thunder lead by 5.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
A drive by Henderson. Grant outside. Misses the 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Holding ball. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 12, Malcolm Brogdon.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Simons against Williams. Henderson outside. Williams has a screen for Henderson. Here's the 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Well, the ability to be disruptive with your length. Josh Giddey digging down defensively.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
I think for Oklahoma City, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Thunder.
Well, you appreciate their efficiency, finding their shots, then making them count. I will say, though, the defense they were facing allowed them to do a lot of that.
It's usually that combination when a team is shooting this well. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's paired with Williams. Aldridge is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Giddey in at the point. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 7 now for Oklahoma City. Pass to Anthony. Over Williams. Shot's good by Anthony. Anthony's got 26.
Boy, Melo has made a name for himself with his mid-range game, and you can see why right there.
Williams, a screen on Simon. Passes to Aldridge. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Grant. The Trailblazers shooting well. They're at 45%. And stolen by Aldridge. Down low. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simon. Here's Grant. Thunder with the rebound. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Now Grant, after LaMarcus Aldridge's three-pointer that didn't go. Henderson passes to Carmelo. Giddey with it. Now Anthony defending. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Back to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simons. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 2 to shoot. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Anthony sets the pick for Henderson. Out to Anthony. Over Giddey. Anthony can't hit. The Thunder leading by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets a floater go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First free throw is good. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Anthony with the screen on Giddey. Henderson outside. There's the pass to Grant. Here's Anthony. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Anthony's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, these are the kinds of nights when he gets it going like this, Melo can be a one-man band.
Giddey against Henderson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Trailblazers trail by 8. Anthony sets the pick for Simons. Back to Grant. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Second, Scoot Henderson.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 23. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Giddey. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Feeds to Grant. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Henderson against Giddey. The kick out to Aldridge. It's good from long range. Aldridge has got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Anthony with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Simons surveying the D. Passes it to Carmelo. The kick out to Simons. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Simons has got 7.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. And here's Henderson following the 3 moments ago from LaMarcus Aldridge. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Buries it down low. 5 points in the game.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Anthony. And he has 28 points for the game. And there's the pass to Williams. Back to Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
You know, power and finesse, that is the essence of Carmelo Anthony's offensive brilliance.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Simon. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Williams. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The tray. Portland grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one's good by Henderson.
If you're a guard like Henderson, you need the floater. It really helps you in traffic.
Aldridge with a screen on Simons. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Grant. Jordan's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Anthony taking his time here. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Sharp. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. Portland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Your Trailblazers youth dance team.
I had a chance
chance to look at the stats for Henderson. He's had an impressive second half of the season, putting up about 18 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
Anthony with the screen on Giddey. Henderson passes to Sharp. Now Anthony, defended by Holmgren. And Anthony gets double teamed. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sharp. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Outside Aldridge. Gilgeous-Alexander against Simon. From deep, Jordan. The rebound by Simon. Trailblazers trail by 12. Trying to find Henderson. Gets it to him.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one hits back iron. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Now here's Jordan. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The kick out to Aldridge. That 3 off the mark.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
For 3, Henderson, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 15. Aldridge finds Jordan. Here's Holmgren. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Anthony. Out to Henderson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Dishes to Carmelo. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And timeout called. Chauncey Billups has had enough.
Your Blazers record is good.
For the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Robert Williams. Rokashevsky's come in for Anthony. And Brogdon subbed in for Henderson. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Okongwu's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Nurkic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 15. Hits it from 3-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Pass to Simons. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Thunder leading by 10. Holmgren the pass to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Giddey. Jordan outside. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Giddey. It's blocked.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
And the Thunder with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Brogdon against Giddey. Launches a 3. Thunder with the rebound. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jordan kicks to Giddey. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Dort misses. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Portland. It's a 10-point game.
At 7 foot, you do not have to go far to reach the rim. Pokusevski, easy money.
Giddey against Brogdon. Now Giddey fires from deep. That one misses. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Get out of your seat.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Thunder leading by 8. We've got Sharp. Anthony is out there with Pokusevski. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game. He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Anthony against Williams. Outside Aldridge. Plenty of space. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Brogdon scanning the floor. Fires the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Oklahoma City shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. At the elbow, Williams. Pokusevski with the ball. Williams picks him up. Now the feed to Anthony. There's the pick. The 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Joe. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Aldridge. A stupendous finish in traffic. Aldridge has got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City. Brogdon the pass to Carmelo. And he drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
But he's not settling. Melo taking it to the D and making himself get to the free throw line.
Carmelo Anthony, 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them.
And he's been rock